Hey folks, Quill18 here, bringing you another League of Legends commentary. This time I'm going to be commenting a game posted, I believe, by Lilovia, playing as Teemo. I think I've already done a commentary by this person. They seem to post a lot of videos online, so just tend to grab them. So yeah, playing as Teemo, and this is the 3v3 on Twisted Treeline. So I'm actually not used to seeing Teemo in this map very much. So that's going to be kind of interesting. We've also got a Shen and a Heimer on this team, and while I had noticed the other team on the loading screen, I've forgotten them now, so we'll have to see who they are once we start. Interestingly enough, Teemo's got heal and exhaust, and heal I don't think is something I'm very used to seeing on Teemo very often. And it's an interesting choice to see, and perhaps on Twisted Treeline, where there's a lot more low-level skirmishes, heal will turn out to be very, very useful. So as is very typical on this map, we've got people heading into the brush here to maybe start a duel, but interestingly enough, the other team has not yet arrived. Maybe these guys are just too fast. So yeah, Heimer is dropping down a turret here. I hope it's not too loud. I'm going to have to adjust the volume in this game. There we go. Okay, so they've got a Shen as well. And Shen walks in alone. He's going to take a lot of damage from the turret, gets exhausted, almost gets taken out. I think he was ignited as well, and he may go down. He was very low. No, he doesn't quite. And at this point, the enemy team has pulled back some, and again has taken considerable damage from that turret, but I don't think anyone is going to die at this point unless someone does something absolutely crazy. And Teemo goes quite a bit forward there, but I think he's going to be just fine as well. So our team has a definite advantage at the start here. They've hemmed in the other team by their turret, but I'm not sure how long that's going to last, because at this level you're not really able to fight back against the minions. It looks like Teemo is going hunting in the bushes, or just going to the top lane. And there's the fighting at level 1 at the bottom. So our team is trying to hold back the minions, keep everything pinned into the turret, and we'll see how that goes. So Teemo's gone top. He's just going to be able to farm these guys. Oh, missed the last hit there, and there as well. That's unfortunate. Got to get that money. Maybe the graphic is disabled, or I'm not seeing something, but sure didn't look like he got any. Oh, there we go. Yeah, his last hit. So Shen's moving into melee range. He's blinded Shen, he's exhausted Shen, and he's applying some pretty serious beats. I don't think he's going to be able to finish him off there. But he does push him back, and Shen's going to miss out on at least a couple of minions worth of XP here, which is pretty important, as well as denying him any ability to last hit. Not that Teemo's doing a fantastic job of the last hitting, but it can be hard at low levels when you're not doing much damage to get the timing just right. He picks up Move Quick as his level 2 ability, which I don't think I'm used to seeing. But perhaps on Twisted Treeline it's an important choice, because there's a lot more running around, a lot more ganking. Mobility may be a more important premium at first. Though I suspect his poison would have been awfully nice. So he comes in from the bushes to try and ambush on Nunu. It actually puts in some really nice damage. No, he does have poison. What am I missing? Oh, he's level 3. Okay, so he's got one of each ability. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. So he's got 1 point in all 3 of his regular abilities. Nunu teleports away, and Teemo is able to get in range to drop a shot or two on the turret, which is very nice to start building that damage. And now he's going to run back up to the top lane. Looks like no one is really in a position to take out the lizard. I don't think anyone was packing Smite on our team. I'm not sure. But controlling that lizard is really quite important. More damage on Shen, who is blinded, so he's not really able to get any counter damage back. But Teemo is still forced back simply because he doesn't have any minions. And back to his tower. So I believe our Shen is actually quite low. I'm looking at the minimap, though. He's still skirmishing at the bottom. Hopefully nothing goes badly and he doesn't get himself killed. It's nice to try to work in as much experience as you can. Looking at items, so Teemo started out with Doran's Blade, which is a very, very popular item on this map for anyone physical. I mean, Doran's Blade is a decent item on Teemo in general. But what I have definitely seen some people do in this game is pack multiple Doran's items in Twisted Tree Line, just because it's a shorter game. You don't have time to build very big items, and you also, because every moment is so critical. You're really at a disadvantage if you're saving up a lot of money and not increasing your strength. So being able to frequently buy items that are very efficient for the money, such as these Doran items, is very good. Wow, I believe Shen did not actually want to engage there. Yeah, he did exhaust Teemo, and that saved him. But what a kind of a waste. Looks like at the bottom we've got Shen getting a first blood on Nunu. Although now he's super low, and I'm sure he's going to run off before Annie kills him. And our top Shen has probably gone back due to being low, but conceivably he might be going in for some sort of gank. I'm betting he just healed. So yeah, I think on this map, actually, Teemo would not do too badly. Just picking up 3 or 4 Doran's Blades and some boots. I'd be very surprised how effective that is. It would give him a good base of hit points, lots of damage, and some lifesteal, and really help him survive those skirmishes, because if you go a pure like attack speed build or something like that on Teemo, I mean, it's fine, you'll do lots of damage, but you don't really have as many tanks to hide behind in a 3v3 map, so you're a lot more likely to get focused. That being said, Shen is pretty good at keeping people alive on this map because of his taunt and his ultimate, so perhaps it's less of a priority than normal. Looks like they may try something at the bottom here. Oh, I wasn't sure. Teemo may have just waited in the bushes to try to drop an ambush, but he's decided to drop out of the bushes and just focus on killing creeps. And put a little bit of damage on Shen here. That's not going to go anywhere, and I'm pretty sure that seemed like a waste of an exhaust. I think it was Teemo's exhaust there. I don't think that was the best use of it. It seemed a little premature. Yeah, ooh, lots of damage going down on Teemo right here. I think he's going to be okay, but he's going to have to be careful. He actually got pulled into tower range, possibly by a taunt, or possibly, no, the taunt probably wore off by then. He was just trying to get the kill. Yeah, you can see what I mean about getting focused down really hard there, and definitely needing a little bit of survival on this map, a little more than you might normally. So yeah, premature exhaustion or other summoner spells, that's something I do all the time. I've talked about it before. It's definitely something that you... Chalice of Harmony, really? Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. It's definitely a sign, a difference between sort of a new player and a pro. A pro will save their summoner spells until it's absolutely necessary to either guarantee a kill or guarantee your own survival. Whereas a new player will tend to use it in situations where it's not strictly warranted. I think Annie's going to die there. Oh no, the taunt got missed! And she flashes away. Again, that flash was not necessary at that point. So, you know, Annie just used a flash when she could have saved it for a situation where it was needed. Little things like that, you know, you really... wow, that was retarded. Good job, Nunu. So yeah, I don't think this is a super high-level game. Although clearly, I mean, the players are doing just fine. Generally speaking, a lot of smart moves. Really, really good teamwork on blue team here on our team.